Hey guys, how you doing? This is Oma986, and my god, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. I've been busy with a lot of stuff, school, work, such and such. You know, it's almost the end of the year, so, and I plan on not taking any summer classes, so I should be free all summer, except for work. So, today I'm bringing you guys a deck profile of Heroics. Now, this deck was kind of a thing, I guess. I shouldn't really say that. It wasn't really a thing. You had good cards in it. You had Double Lance and you had Extra Sword, which is really good. Especially now, one card we're going to talk about. But now we've got new support from the OCG, finally. And it's actually really, really, really good support. It's a nice rank 4 spam deck. It's not like Stellar Knight level, but it's still really good. So first we start off with 3 of the Double Lands. And Double Lands as an effect is, when this is normal summon, you can special summon another copy of itself. Excuse me. Send another copy of itself from the graveyard. From your hand or graveyard, my fault. But you cannot use it for Synchro Summon, which is fine, you don't want to with this deck. And you cannot special summon any monsters except for Warrior-type monsters. Which is fine, because we do play a lot of Warriors in the extra deck. So, really good card. It really helps to set up for Excalibur or any other warrior looking for. And it's a 17 beater on its own, so. Then we have 3 Extra Sword. Probably the most important card of the deck for one specific card only, but we'll talk about that. It's Heroic Challenger Extra Sword. The only effect it has is that when it uses Xyz material, excuse me, that the Xyz monster gains 1,000. Now, this is not once per turn, so you could use this multiple times. So, in theory, if you were to use 3 of these monsters, your monster would gain 3,000 attack points. So, that's in theory. That's like an oh my god situation. So, yeah, amazing card. Then we have Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. And this card basically states that if your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters, you can special summon this card, which is honestly really good. Because the one thing this deck was missing was speed. And basically, it can do piercing damage, which is fine. But the real kicker is that when it does damage, you can add a heroic monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, excuse me, heroic card. Not that you would be playing many of the heroic spell and trap cards, because really most of them stink. But it's nice to have that option. And he's at 1800 again, so nice beater. Then we have Heroic Challenger 1,000 Blades. Again, really important card for the deck, because once per turn, if this card is in attack position, you can discard this card. Discard one heroic card, so it doesn't have to be a monster. And you can just special summon one heroic monster from your deck, and if you do, change the card's defense position. So instant rank 4, and also you could summon a copy of itself and use the effect again. Because once per turn, if this specific card, so you can use another copy of 1,000 Blades and just get instead of for. The fuck happened? Sorry about that, guys. My dueling net for some reason decided to fuck out on me. So, but I am back. And anyway, so I think I explained about this card. Yeah, can special summon itself and use its effect again. Basically set up for that really big broken Xyz monster, which we'll talk about later. Then we have 2 of the Spartan. And not really anything special about this card, but you can have it once per turn. If an opponent's monster plays an attack, you can target one face-up heroic monster on the field, except this card gains the attack equal to the face-up monster's original attack until the end of the battle phase. So kind of like an honest for the deck, but not really as good, because you can't. If you could activate this from the hand, that'd be ballin'. But since you have to activate it on the field, and it has to be a specific heroic monster, so you can't use it on anything. Well, I mean, you could, but well, I mean, you could have the option. Well, no, you don't actually. What am I saying? Yeah, you can only use it on heroic monsters, which is fine, but still decent at 2. Then we have the 1 Night Watchman. Just a name, honestly. Nothing else. 3 Goblinberg. I know people don't like playing this card, and honestly, neither do I. But until we get some more heroic monsters, this is what we're going to have to deal with. But basically, normal summon this, special summon level 4 monster automatically. So, I mean, It's not that bad. But I mean, oh my god, I just do not want to have to play Goblinberg. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, but I don't care. Excuse me. Then we play 2 Doggy Diver last for our monsters. And what this card does, basically, same effect almost as Halberd Cannon. You could special summon it. If your opponent controls a monster, you control at least a level 4 monster. You can special summon this, but can only be used for the Xyz summon as a warrior type, which is fine because again, we play a lot of warriors in the extra deck, so not anything bad. So that does it for monsters. For the spells, we play, of course, 3 Rhoda because all of our monsters are warrior, so everything is searchable. 2 Duality, 2 Mysticals, 1 Heroic Chance. This is like only if I need that last push. Because its effect is you can target a heroic monster when it's battling and basically double its attack, which can lead to a OTK or that final push for damage or whatnot. We play 1 Soul Charge, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Raigeki. For the traps, again, pretty basic. 3-dimensional Prism. Heroic Advance. I usually use as bait for, what's his name? Kusanagi's effect, but if I can get its effect off, it's alright. Its effect is when a face-up heroic monster controls targeted for attack, target another face-up level 4 heroic monster, double its attack, and switch the attack target to it. So, interesting, but not really practical. I would just play it at 1. Then we play Vanity's Emptiness, Compulse, Bottomless, Torrential, and Warning. For the extra deck, we finally have, in America, number 86 Heroic Champion, Brokass. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I don't think anyone does. No one's going to pronounce it. Excuse me, no one's going to bother pronouncing it. But who cares, because it is broken as fuck. So, I'm just going to read off all these effects, if you would let me. So, you can use two or more max of 5 level 4 warrior type monsters. Thank God they did not make this generic. Sorry about that. During each opponent's end phases, you detach 1 material from this card. Cool. It's really important that this is the opponent's end phase because that is key here. So, this card gains effects based on the material. 1 or more. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Decent. 2 or more. It gains 1,500 attack and defense. So it's going to be at 3,000. And if you're using extra sword, possibly 4,000. So, I mean, that's, again, really good. Even 5,000. I mean, my god. 3. Unaffected by other card effects. Right then and there, that's just good. Just good. But it goes further. 4 or more. Your opponent cannot no more special summon monsters. Sorry, that was my dog. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh my god, that effect is so amazing! Normal or special summon, and it's just your opponent. Oh my god. Necros be dying. Thank you. And then the final effect. Once per turn, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Okay. So, you've got a Dark Hole. You've got basically a Raigeki built into your goddamn card. In the form of a monster, a 3,000 beater, possibly more if you use Extra Sword. And cannot no more special summon monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Oh my god. I'm just gushing. It's so good. I already have a playset, so I'm happy about that. So anyway, amazing card. I would run it at 3, but 3 kind of seems like overkill. I think 2's good. They play Heroic Challenger Excalibur. Basically detach 2 and double its attack points. 4,000 beater. Nice. Then we have Gondiva. Very conditional effect, but still pretty nice. You can detach 2 Xyz materials from this card. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong card. Where's Gondiva? There we go. Once per turn, when a level 4 monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, except during a damage step, you can detach 1 Xyz material, destroy that special summon monster. So, originally this card wasn't that great, but with Star Seraphs and Satellar Knights out, I mean, the special summoning game, and they're all level 4, so this card is absolutely good in this. Then we have Kusanagi. Kusanagi has an interesting effect. It requires 3 level 4 warrior type monsters, which is not that hard with this deck. And basically, when a trap card is activated, you can detach, during either player's turn for that matter, you can detach 1 Xyz material for this card, negate it and destroy it, and this card gains 500. So at 3,000. So nice. So if you run into a Mare Force, detach, and at 3,000 now. Then we play Zubaba General. This card is really good for, again, pushing for that extra attack. It requires 2 level 4 monsters. Basically, you can detach one, take a warrior monster from your hand. So say you have a dead Lance, or say you have a dead, like, Doggy Diver. You could use this and use its effect. It treats it as an equip spell, and it gains its attack. So it's already at 2,000, so that's going to be a beefy motherfucker. Where am I? Then we have Blade Armor Ninja, because it can attack twice. Photon Populative, because, I don't know, I just like the card. Gagaga Cowboy to push for extra damage. Gagaga Samurai, because it's generic and it can attack twice. Again, not as good as, not as strong as Gagaga, as Blade Armor Ninja, but its other effect is really good, where it can basically switch the attack target to itself, so that's really good. Then we have Castel, Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, 101, and Exciton. So there you have it, you guys. That is my Heroic Champion deck profile. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, dislike. The fact that you acknowledge my video makes me jump with glee. I've probably said that a billion times, but whatever. So today, I will be doing a duel video. I'm not sure when. I have to go to work, actually, in like half an hour. So by the time this thing gets uploaded, I'm not sure. I may have one recorded, but it may just be uploaded until later in the late evening. Not late evening, or late afternoon, because that's when I get home. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Noble 996, and I will see yins later. Peace!